Hey guys, what's up? It's Ryan from Car Therapy. Hey, you know how when you get a new car, there's some quirks and things about it that, maybe you didn't know until you drive it for a few days or a few weeks. So I want to share with you some things I wish I knew about my 2022 BMW X6 before I got it, in hopes that maybe some of you are getting this car, you just ordered one, and this will help you understand some of the things that I didn't know about when I first got it. So nothing serious, nothing mechanical or anything like that, but just quirks, right? Stuff about it. So first of all, this finish is the piano black finish. I wish it was carbon fiber, but I got this model off of the showroom floor, so I didn't custom order it. And the thing about this finish is it does scratch, as you can see, and it collects dust and fingerprints like mad. Like, this looks great. It may look okay on camera, but in person, 95% of the time it looks like crap because it's just got fingerprints from pushing the start stop button, the different driving modes, the iDrive, the crystal gear select, which I know they don't have this anymore, but it does leave fingerprints and it looks kind of like crap. So if I were to do this again, I would not get this finish, and I would go with the carbon fiber trim. It's also finished the piano black right there as well. But other than that, it looks good when it's clean. Okay, the other thing, and I kind of knew this before I got the car, but visibility. That's your rear view. That's what you're looking at of an envelope. All right, so blind spots, tiny little window, and then you got a tiny little window on this side. So blind spots are pretty bad in this car. Obviously, you're looking through this little window, and it's much smaller than an X5 because of the slope back. So thankfully, this car has a lot of good cameras on it, but just know you're going to be looking through that. Okay, but you do have a nice moonroof, sunroof, panoramic roof. All right, let's hop outside. Now, if you don't know this about BMWs, is they have a lot of brake dust, not like a Japanese car, right? So this has the M Sport package, which has those beautiful red calipers and the 22-inch gloss black wheels, which are great, by the way. If you notice, these wheels are, go ahead and mark them, pretty dirty, and that just gets like that driving it. You don't even need to drive it in crappy weather. It'll just fill up with brake dust. So just know that when you get a BMW, unless you're gonna get carbon ceramics, all the brakes give off a lot of brake dust, which leads me to my next point, okay? Car is filthy right now, so bear with me. So I don't know if the camera will pick this up. Let me see if I can get it. Maybe, but there are little, what look like rust spots. That's actually pieces of, I think, iron from the brake pads. And for some reason, if I do not wash this X6 very much in the winter, like if I let it go a month without washing this car, it will accumulate these little kind of rust spots, and they go all the way down the whole side of the car. And the only way that I've found to get them off is using a clay bar. Now, you guys might know a better way. If you do, let me know in the comments section. But yeah, it accumulates kind of, what's the focus? Can't really see much right now. It's so bright out. I don't know if that's focusing it or not. But it accumulates these little like rusts, but they're not. They come off. It's just kind of a pain in the ass because you wash your car, it looks so good, and then you step back and you're like, oh my God, it looks like it's just pitted with rust. So that's something to keep in mind, is wash your X6 regularly so it doesn't accumulate so bad, and then you can obviously get the car detailed. And you can see the back, the calipers fill up with all kinds of dust from the brake pads. The other thing, and this is kind of a minor, like, stupid thing, but I'm gonna say it anyways. So obviously this button closes the trunk, and when it closes, it's pretty loud. If you've ever closed a Porsche, like my brother-in-law, my sister, they just got a new Porsche Cayman. Man, when it closes, it's so quiet. Listen to this. right? The Porsches are a lot quieter, so that's something that I feel Beamer could like soft close the trunk. You know how they have the soft closed doors? This car didn't come equipped with it, but wouldn't that be great if it just like, I don't know, it was a bit quieter. The other thing that I found with this, there's that small window you're looking through. Now obviously you could get the X5, you wouldn't have that problem, but you know, just know that I've had times where I've had to haul like furniture and stuff. It just doesn't fit because you're losing, you know, normally with the X5 you're gonna come out here and it's gonna drop. So I'm losing all that trunk space, and that's just the style of the car. I fully accept that, you guys. I understand that this is the car that I got for the look, but yeah, you do lose a lot of trunk height. You don't lose a ton of trunk width compared to the X5. And other than that, there's nothing huge. You know, I'll say this really quick, and I've talked about this on a few of my videos. I do feel that this engine could produce so much more power, but you know, this model, 335 horsepower, it's underrated. It's probably, my guess, closer to 380, but the new LCI, they have even more power, so it can produce it. So still not bad. I just feel for, you know, Canada, the sticker on this was $105,000. I feel like for a vehicle that's $105,000, you should be pumping out some pretty good power, you know. But other than that, sometimes you guys ask me mechanically, super solid. I've had no issues. The 22-inch wheels are good. I've had no issues with any kind of bent rims or anything like that. And the car's just great. I'm very grateful for it. So just minor stuff that is easy to take care of, or just get used to it, really. So all around, super solid car. And I think that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.